Hey, if you're a victim of narcissistic abuse, I'm sorry, and also this video is for you. One of the hardest parts about being a narcissistic abuse victim is never getting the closure or the answers that you need. Narcissists live in this own reality that they've created. They tell themselves and everyone around them a bunch of lies to justify their awful behavior. And if they're emotionally or physically abusive to you, no, they weren't. Any trauma they may have caused you was your fault. You caused them to do that. They're all kind of wired like robots. Somehow they all use the same phrases and they all act the exact same way. It's a really weird mental disorder. They lack empathy, so as normal humans with empathy, we can't understand that they don't actually care about our feelings.
One thing that narcissists like to do, and they do this early on, they actually will become really close to the people that are close to you. And there's a couple purposes that they do this. They do this, number one, to try to turn those people against you, right? So that they can like steal your friends and steal your close family or whatever. Or they try to get those people on their side so that when you're not complying or being controlled, they can try to triangulate those people, right? The closest people to you are going to be prime target for triangulation. So you'll notice that when they are trying to keep close relationships with your family, that's why, because they want them on their side as their advocate, recruited and employed for them when you're not doing what they want you to do. I've seen this time and time. When you have hard, cold, like I'm talking like really good admissible evidence that has like dates and timestamps, like you can't refute it, they will then say it's false ledger, right? It was falsely made, it was manufactured, it's fraudulent. When they don't like what it says, they will question the credibility. And what does that remind you of? When they call you crazy, right? When you're saying a truth and they call you crazy, calling someone crazy is an attack on their credibility, because a lot of the times if someone is ill, right, where they can't decipher reality from delusion, they lose credibility, right? So that's the goal. By calling you crazy, they put your credibility into question, so people don't believe you. And the same thing with documents, right? If they in this case, they even selected the expert and the expert didn't take their side. Well, the expert must not be credible. The expert clearly had